Executives of the Portland Thorns temporarily stepping away after the explosive report from U.S. Soccer we first told you about yesterday.
And this report does lay out more evidence that sexual misconduct and emotional abuse permeated professional women's soccer among so many teams, including the Portland Thorns. It also singles out former head coach Paul Riley. And you'll recall, two former players did come forward with allegations against him years ago. Now, we did reach out yesterday, and then today we are now getting reaction from the Thorns organization about that very report. Jenny Young has the message coming from the top about all this. Jenny?
Well, Merritt Paulson did put out a statement today. He's the owner and CEO of that organization, and he said the quote truly apologizes, and that he, Gavin Wilkinson, who is the general manager, and Mike Golub, the business director, will not have anything to do with decision making for the Thorns until the National Women's Soccer League completes its investigation. Yesterday's Yates report unveiling was the darkest day I have experienced, and I know the same is true for everyone else who loves our team and our league. That's part of a statement from Portland Thorns and Timbers owner Merritt Paulson after the bombshell investigative report that claims Paulson and top Thorns executives knew about sexual abuse committed by former head coach Paul Riley. Representatives for the Timbers Army saying it's time for Paulson to sell both teams.
They've had 5+ years to do literally anything about any of these reports. It's time for them to fully go. Them getting a paid vacation is not exactly a consequence.
Tina Etlin telling Coin 6 that for now, the Timbers Army is suspending communication with the front office. That includes Paulson, president of business Mike Golub, and general manager Gavin Wilkinson. Etlin saying it could change what the north end of the stadium looks like on game days, since leadership always granted them early access on those days to set up.
There is the possibility that that could change. We just put it out within the last 12 hours, and it's not 100% sure exactly what that's going to look like.
Before the Thorns communications office released Paulson's statement this afternoon, we showed up at his home hoping to speak with him. No one answered. We also went to the address listed for Wilkinson, but no luck speaking with anyone there either. For Etlin and much of the Timbers Army, this all comes down to the women who've been hurt.
We have so much gratitude and admiration for them, for coming forward, doing this difficult thing.
To me, the most concerning thing since
and putting themselves on the line to make this change and make things better and make sure that something happens, and that players don't go through this again.
All right, so we've reached out to some of the Thorns' major corporate sponsors, including Providence, Oregon, and Alaska Airlines. Providence sent an email to us today. They provided us an email that they sent to all their employees, saying in part, quote, "The Yates report is deeply disturbing. Providence stands in support with Portland Thorns players, past and present, on and off the pitch. We also stand with anyone who has been abused or who has been affected by any form of sexual harassment or misconduct." I heard back from Alaska Airlines as well. They're saying in part their priority is supporting the players, and they are currently assessing their options to fulfill those objectives. It's a story we will continue to follow. Reporting live at Providence Park, Jenny Young, Coin 6 News.